Hi, I'm Michaela. I'm the company manager for Cats the Musical here in Singapore. And we're here at the moment in the rubbish of the Jellicle Cats, where once a year the Jellicle Cats meet and wait for their leader, Old Deuteronomy, to pick the Jellicle Cat to ascend to the Heaviside layer to be reborn into a new Jellicle life. So this is some of the Jellicle set. We have here our oven, which opens and closes. There's numerous entrances and exits for the cats to go in and out of the stage. There's actually 9 different entrances and exits throughout the set. So up here, through the drain pipes, as well as up there, and actually through the car boot. So one special thing about the set here is that the license plate on the car boot changes from country to country. So the letters here, J-A-R, stand for our director, Joanne Robinson. And the number is actually the edition of the set. So this is the edition number 12. So when we actually travel from country to country, we actually use 9 12-meter containers that ship the entire set, as well as all of our lighting, our sound, our costumes, our wigs, everything that we need to make this production what it is.
I only like what I find for myself. No.
So now let's head upstairs and I'll show you where the costumes and wig and all the cast members get changed. Let's go. So some of here is our costumes, where our cast members do our quick changes that happen on stage. Our Gumby cat costume here. So as well as some of our costumes for the Growl Tiger scene, as well as our Siamese costumes and our Beatles, which do the tap number. Right here are some of our props that we use. A lot of our cast members put these on, and this is for our Peaks and Pollicles number. So they wear these big old shoes and the boxes and all that. So this is just some of our props that we use during the production. So back here is our crossover area, where we also do some of our quick changes, which involves makeup and different wigs. This right here is our fake Old Deuteronomy that McCavity actually puts on and surprises the cats, as well as our henchmen, which are McCavity's henchmen that come and take Old Deuteronomy away and kidnap him. Here you'll see a lot of wig pins to do wig touch-ups, as well as our makeup. So some of our cast members need to do quick makeup changes. Our Grisabella, our McCavity, our Old Deuteronomy, who do different makeup changes during the show. Over here are our green eyes, which are the green eyes of the cats that actually opens the show. So they wear these, and it's dark, and these light up. Like cat eyes do. So it's a bit of a surprise for the audience. And they all have their individual names, so they can immediately go right here, grab them, and head out to the house. So over here we have our forks and spoons and knives, which happen during the Gumby Cat number. Now all of our props are actually made in comparison to human sizes. So our cats, even though we are humans playing cats, our props are actually made in proportion to how it would look in comparison to a cat. So as you can see, the spoon is quite a bit larger than an actual spoon that I would use. So we actually have about 79 personnel working on this production alone. That includes our local crew members, our international crew members, our management team, and our cast. Our cast is very international. We have cast members from Australia, South Africa, the US, the UK, Korea, and from China. So a very multicultural cast. So this is our wardrobe room. This is where we have all of our costumes, which include the Lycra, as well as the leg warmers, which cast members wear on their arms as well as their feet. This is some of our amazing wardrobe team. Say hello. Hard at work. Always doing touch-ups. As it's such a physical show, they're always fixing up the costumes, whether it's buttons, sequins, touching up paint. Sometimes the leg warmers thread, as you can see. And we also have all of the shoes. Now our shoes are, sometimes they're normal, regular block dance shoes. that we now paint because each cat has their specific spots or stripes or colors. So all of these need to be hand painted and touched up. We also do a lot of laundry, because after each show, each costume needs to be washed. So you can only imagine the amount of laundry that we do a week. So this is our wig room that the cast members come in before each show to help get their wig on. As you can see, our wig department is very hard at work prepping the wigs for this evening's show. Every day they need to be restyled, picked, sprayed, and they are cleaned after every performance. But once a week they go through a big wash, which means they really need to be restyled all the way from scratch. So a lot of trimming, a lot of picking, a lot of spraying. So our wigs are actually made of yak hair, and because they need to be restyled every day, they actually go through about 30 cans of hairspray a week in restyling. So this is actually where our wigs are set out once they're ready for the show. So the cast members come from their dressing rooms, take their wig into the wardrobe, and get it pinned. So here are actually the main costumes of the cats, which are all tagged so we know exactly whose costumes are whose. And they do have 2 costumes per cast member. Because of the washing, they'll wear one on a double show day, get that washed, and wear the other one for the evening show. These are all made out of Lycra, and they're full body suits, and they're all specially hand painted for each cast member and each cat, as well as the fur that's attached. So here we have Grisabella's infamous coat. As you can see, it's tattered along the sleeves and the bottom of the coat, which shows her age and what she's gone through. Here we have Victoria's Lycra suit, which you can see is all white. Victoria is our white cat. And again, all hand painted and handmade for each specific cat, as they all have different features. So here we are in the female dressing room. This is where each day when their wardrobe is ready, the wardrobe team hangs up their costumes. They also have their individual tables and slots. As you can see, this is where they get ready with their makeup. Now this is special stage makeup that we use, and there's many different colors, as each cat obviously has a specific look. But the real secret about the makeup is actually this white powder. The white powder is put on after they put on their makeup to help the makeup from running or from smearing. So each time we have a new cast member come on board, or we have a cast member who's covering another role and they're on that night, we have these little makeup sheets that we make for each new tour, which shows the makeup and how they can apply it. So if they can't remember, or they're unsure, or it's their first time, they actually can see how it's applied and how it should look. So down here we also have some of our shoes. These are Grisabella's shoes, which, as you can see, are normal high heels, actually dance or character shoes, and we glue specifically fur to the shoe. So for our swings, who play a lot of different roles, we have their bags with their name on it, with all of their shoes in it. So if they immediately need to go on for a different role, they can go through their shoe bag and find whether it's the black shoes or the white shoes with the black stripe. It's all in their bag right here at their station. So here again are some of our leg warmers. These ones are worn on the legs, and these are worn on the arms, as well as our tails. As you can see, the tails are actually made of yarn and have a rope. So they actually tie them right around their waist, and then there's a little clip that clips to the back of their costume so it stays in place. So back here is actually where our canisters for our dried ice is for the smoke effect. Now we have 4 containers for this. So we have the smoke, which comes onto the stage, as well as when the tire lifts for when Grisabella goes up to the heavy side layer. So over here is a ladder which actually goes all the way about 3 stories high up to our bridge. So when Grisabella ascends all the way up into the heavy side layer, she then crosses the bridge and then comes down this in heels. Stage is actually built on an 8-degree angle, which allows the audience to see every single cast member on stage. As we normally have about 27 cast members on stage at a time, every single person is visible because of the rake stage. Our floor is actually specially made with a special treatment so that when the cast members are wearing their leg warmers and they're crawling around, they can easily slide across the stage. But the dance shoes are also treated so that they don't slip and fall during the show, but it's actually easy for them to dance on. Also, every night before a performance, the stage is retreated. So that wraps up our tour for the day. Cats is here at the Marina Bay Sands MasterCard Theater until the 1st of February. Then we go to Macau and we have a couple of other cities planned. So come on down and buy your tickets and come see Cats the Musical. Thanks for joining us.